Well, guys, it is a sad day for the wizarding world. Um, Robbie Coltrane, who everyone better knows as Hagrid, has died. Um, 72. It says the cause of death hasn't been revealed, but this man right here has given one of the most famous lines ever spoken in any movie. You're a wizard, Harry. That simple little line has now become one of the most well-known lines spoken in any movie. Obviously he played Hagrid from the very from Sorcerer's Stone all the way to the very end. He's been in From Hell with Johnny Depp, great movie. Ian Holm played Jack the Ripper, great, really great movie. Had Heather Graham in it. If you haven't had a chance to see that, it really is a good movie. Ian Holm, just God. Uh, he was in James Bond. He was in a British show called Cracker, which I believe also had a movie. Um, and funny enough, I brought up the cast, and what do you know? The Doctor himself, Christopher Eccleston, um, was in the show as well. A lot of well-known British actors. Um, but yeah, 72 years old, and says it hasn't been revealed. Here, James Bond in GoldenEye, The World's Not Enough. Anthony Robert McMillan on March 30th, 1950 in Scotland. Um, his acting credits date back to the 1970s. Also starred in the popular British show Cracker. Um, this was the Harry Potter thing over at Orlando. Matt Lewis and Emma Watson and the twins, who, funnily enough, I mean, in Harry Potter, they share the same birthday as me, which would make sense since they're pranksters. So naturally, April 1st would be their birthday. Not in real life, that's not, but they're Fred and George, the characters, April 1st. I also share the same birthday with George McFly and a few others, um, but yeah, like seriously, this one man was so dedicated. He loved being Hagrid. You know, I know he just people would just, I would assume people would just go up to him, "You're a wizard, Harry." Just the joy he felt being in these movies. Now, if I remember his suit, because he's half giant, so in the story he's like 8 feet tall, but Robbie obviously is not 8 feet tall. He's a modest, like I think he's like a 6'2", 6'3", around there, so around the same height as me. But they had to put him in like this suit, and it would get so hot that apparently, from what he said, that they had like a refrigeration system type thing where they had tubes with like cold air or cold liquid running through to keep him cool, because they would be filming on in hot days and he would just burn up in this thing. So they kind of had a refrigeration type system in his suit to keep him cool so that he wouldn't pass the fuck out. Um, because I mean, obviously, you see how much bigger he is on screen. There's so much weight to him. Um, between all the like the 4 or 5 jackets he seems to be wearing, to the hair, to the beard, and this and that. So he said that they have like a cooling system in the clothes to keep him cool, so that way he wouldn't pass out. Because you're on set and you already got all these lights shining on you, which already makes you sweaty enough, and then it's hot days and you're sweating even more. And so since he was the only one, really, so pretty cool though. But yeah, I mean, this man loved being Hagrid. Every time he gave an interview, you could just tell he loved the character, the gentle giant character, where he's not the brightest of the bunch, but he does. In the end, it doesn't really matter. He has heart. He cares for everyone, and he obviously always does what's right. Um, and that in the end, that's kind of what really mattered. Um, but yeah, that one line that "You're a wizard, Harry." Uh, That's one of those lines that stick with people for generation, for just generations. Kind of like the whole "No, I am your father" kind of thing. And people always quote that wrong, but it's still a line that's still remembered, even like 40 something years after it's come out, 40, 50 years. Um, but yeah, I mean, we just had what is it, Angela Lansbury, Murder She Wrote, die not too long ago, and now we have Robbie, who's now gone. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of tweets from like the cast, because I mean, obviously, this guy wasn't there for just like one movie. He was there every single movie. They he got to see these kids grow up, so you can bet they're gonna have some, something to say. Um, we'll probably see J.K. Rowling say something, Christopher Columbus say something. Um, so I'm looking forward to see what everyone has to say. Maybe hear some story, a story or something about him on set, or not just of Harry Potter, but anyone else who might have worked with him. Um, but it's a shame. He seemed like a really cool, genuine guy. Clearly loved acting. Clearly loved Hagrid. Um, and here we have another legend gone. So I mean, that's life. You know, they get up there in age, and even though 72 isn't really old, uh, death doesn't care. It'll take you whenever it feels like. Um, so, but because they've done such an amazing job with Harry Potter and stuff like that, he's never really gone. So, but yeah, I saw this. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I saw on Twitter and on like Facebook and stuff like that. They're like, rip Hagrid. I'm like, no, 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 no. And I checked the trending on Twitter and I didn't see his name anywhere. I'm like, maybe it's one of those things where, they're just fucking around. But then I go to Yahoo and there, yeah, sure enough, died. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Can we stop the world? I want to get off. Um, but like normal, obviously I don't monetize this stuff. And as normal as usual, what are some of the roles you remember him from? Some of your favorite, roles that he's been in. Let me know below. And obviously, as usual with everyone else who passes, condolences to the family, friends. Um, be respectful to them, please. But this guy was pretty much, he really didn't interfere with anything. He didn't have harsh things to say. He was a good guy. So just respect the family, respect the friends, just as you would want to be respected after a member of your family dies. And despite him being a celebrity and all that, it's still a human life. Just as it would be if your mom or dad or grandparent or whoever died, it's still a human life. It doesn't matter that they were rich. It doesn't matter if they're celebrities. It's a human life. A human life that's been taken away. So just have some fucking respect for the families and anyone who wants to grieve during this time. Simple as that. Just be kind. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.